go all Canada on you again, because tomorrow in my hometown of Winnipeg, north of North Dakota, the high temperature will be 0 Fahrenheit, the high. And the overnight low will be -5. And that in Canada, in Winnipeg, is what we call Thursday. It's not a problem for us up there. That's standard op. I grew up that way. That's like an average winter day. We bundled up like Kenny from South Park, and off we went to school and work, and we knew how to survive it, but we also knew this. It could kill you if you mess around. So don't get drunk and pass out in a snowbank, because you can literally die. Which brings me to Kansas City. It's a place where I don't usually think that kind of thing can happen, but, you know, never say never. Because police there say 3 friends, die-hard Kansas City Chiefs fans, got together at their buddy's house 2 Sundays ago to watch the Chiefs take on the Las Vegas Raiders. And that was the last anyone heard from them. From David Harrington, from Clayton McGeeney, and from Ricky Johnson. For 2 whole days. Friends and family just kept calling and searching for these guys. Until one family member decided, hey, let's go check back at the house where they watched the game. And wouldn't you know it, they found all 3 men dead, frozen, on the back porch and in the backyard. Weird, I know, but here's where it gets even weirder. The buddy who was hosting the football night, he did not have much to say except they froze to death. Again, there is a scene from The Shining in his backyard. They froze to death. So the families of those 3 men rightfully want more answers, and that is where Malik Jackson comes in. He is a reporter at Kansas City's Fox 4 News, and he's been on top of the story since it broke. Look, I don't know how the police are investigating this case, Malik, but I would be really suspect if all the host of the party could say was they froze to death and not much more. What am I missing?
Yeah, it's a story that we really don't understand. It really doesn't make sense. And for full transparency, we've reached out to KCPD, the Kansas City, Missouri Police Department, and they seem to be bewildered too, because as you were speaking about being from Canada and the temperature being low, it has been cold here over the last few days with this Arctic blast that moved in. But that particular Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, the high temperatures were over 40 degrees. So it is really interesting how they would have frozen to death. More importantly, they're at their best friend's house. So if they're at their best friend's house outside, if they get cold, theoretically, you'd think you could go inside of the home. So
Yeah.
there are a lot of questions, Ashleigh.
And look, we saw the pictures, and it's pretty clear these are not elderly people, they're not disabled people, they're not kids, they're 36, 37, and 38 years old, you know, prime of their life. The homeowner in this case, has anybody said, like, that he might be a suspect here? Like, is there at least an investigation where something sounds hinky, so we're doing something about it?
So there is an open investigation, and right now police haven't named a suspect or even a person of interest in this case just yet. We do know that the day that this story, that Fox 4 was able to break this story, that we were able to make contact with his family, and that's how we figured out that he was telling his family members that his friends froze to death. But over the last weekend, a viewer sent us a tip, and there was a U-Haul outside of the home just this last weekend. So it begs the question, where is he? And the only person that could answer that is him right now. But
Wow.
no suspect. There's no person of interest that the police department has enlightened us about at this point.
Okay, you are a great reporter. You were able to talk to the mother of David Harrington. Her name is Jennifer Marquez. How is she digesting what the police are saying to her?
I mean, it's difficult. She just doesn't understand how this could have happened. As we talked about at the top, it just really doesn't make sense. And she's in that state right now. And speaking of state, she lives out of state. So she's in Arkansas. I actually spoke with her again on the phone today. She's making her way up to Kansas City, but this was her oldest child. He wasn't even supposed to be born. So she calls him her miracle baby. And now he dies in this weird manner, and she wants answers. We spoke exclusively, with her last week, and here's what she told us. Take a listen.
Everybody's furious. Nobody believes this story. None of his friends, none of the families, None of us believe it. Only the police. Only the police are saying that there's no foul play. Only the police who contacted me today are saying that the story that is saying makes sense.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.